want to do is put your feet up high, so you're at a 90-degree angle, and then the pressure doesn't go there anymore. So what you're going to do is keep your back straight, neutral spine, grab the handles, and you're going to push through your heels when you do this exercise. So breathe out as you exert the force, which is forward. You don't want to fully extend like this and lock out your knees because you can potentially damage them. So what you want to do is come to a slight bend right here. Come back to 90 degrees. You don't want the weights to touch. So figure out how far back you need to go. 90-degree angle, push through your heels. 90-degree angle, push through your heels. And do not fully extend your legs. Breathe out as you exert the force. And that's how you use the machine. For more information, feel free to subscribe to my channel, as I'll be putting out more exercises all the time. Have a great day, guys.
So you're just going to find a wall. You're going to come into a squat position. Your feet are going to be out, your knees are aligned with your ankles, and you're going to push your weight back into the wall here. You want to make sure that you're digging through your heels as you're in your squat position and that your legs are 90 degrees. So you're just going to hold this here for about 30 seconds if you're more of a beginner, 30 seconds to a minute, and you're going to feel that burn right away, right in that quad area, that thigh area here.
The proper way of placing your feet is you want to always go shoulder width, just like you do in squats. And make sure your toes are slightly point out towards your shoulders. So when you're coming down, you want to come down really slow, right about there, and make sure your knees are pointing to your shoulders, not in, not too far out. Pointing to your shoulders, control, and when you get to the top, please don't lock your knees. When you lock your knees, you're not only deloading the muscle, you're also putting too much stress, on your knee from behind. So you're hyperextending your knees. So when you get to the top, make sure you maintain that knee bend. So that knee bend is going to make sure you keep more load going into the quads. So you want to control, push through your heels, come down. Once your quads kind of make contact with your rib cage, that's when you know you want to push out.
You want your thighs firmly against the pads here. Hips just barely above the top of the pads. I'm going to step back, lock your feet into place against the pads in the back, bringing your thighs to the pads front. When you're in this position here, you want to imagine having a board straight against your back. You don't want to come up any farther than this position here, as you could hyperextend your back. Cross your arms across your chest. You're going to come all the way down, slow. Exhale on the way up. All the way back down. Exhale on the way up. Notice how I'm keeping this exercise nice and slow, staying in control at all times. I'm not jerking. After you finish, use your handles here.
Then go ahead and sit on the seat and place your feet onto the foot plates. Knee pads are rotated out, and use the pull pin to adjust your feet and legs together as close as possible to begin the exercise. Sit back, abs tight, spine long, hold on to the handles, and press away, feeling it in your outer thigh. Slow and controlled movements, and repeat the number of repetitions you'd like to complete your workout. Next, rotate the knee pads in, and go ahead and sit down with your feet onto the foot plates. Use the pull pin adjustment to open up for the desired range of motion, and sit back. Spine long, abs tight, and hold on to the handles. Initiate the movement by pulling your legs in and release. Slow and controlled. Keep breathing and perform the desired amount of reps for your workout.
To perform a hip thrust, start with your legs under the bar, roll the bar towards your hips. As you place your feet flat on the ground, use your elbows to lift your upper body onto the bench, ensuring there's a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Then lower your hips to an inch off the ground. Then return to the start position and squeeze your glutes at the top.